Hello everyone. I want to do a video. I've been using Fable for about a week now and I love it. It's my favorite model ever. It feels like a big shift. Stuff that I wanted to work suddenly started working. And I want to show you what I have now and how it works. So what you're looking at is my beautiful project, Cora computer. And I'm rebuilding a version 2 of Cora, which will be a full inbox. So you can use it like that. And yeah, like I'm building that right now and just want to show you how I do that and how insane the speed is that I can now ship features with and what this look like. So it's basically a factory where lots of stuff goes automatic and yeah, just sharing what I do now. I'm not saying this is the way, but this works for me and yeah, it's kind of interesting. So let me just share you what I do. First of all, we have people use this internally at Every and myself, and we share feedback. So we have a Cora V2 alpha channel. You see Brandon is dropping all kinds of information. You can see screenshots. You can see RiffRec zips. I'll share you what that is. And you can see here that there are these eyes, which means I am looking at it. You can also see before here, if you scroll a bit back, there are some check marks of solved. So this is done. And how that works is the following. I have a scheduled routine in Claude Cowork that will run and in the morning and the evening, and sometimes I do it manually. And the idea is that it goes through Slack, just reads everything and structures it. So you can see this skill here. This is the alpha feedback pulse. Basically, it loads everything, it fetches messages using the Slack MCP, classifies it, checks if things are already done, if there are recordings like RiffRec recordings or video, it downloads them so we can analyze them with compound engineering. It will say use this skill to analyze them. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. What is RiffRec? RiffRec is a library, it's open source that I created. It's just a wrapper that you can wrap around your React app. And basically, you can have a button like this where you click, you can say, okay, let's allow, now it's recording feedback. It records what DOM you're clicking on, it records what you're saying, it records all the network requests and errors. And if you hit stop, we'll save this file and you can share that to Slack. That's how we do it at least. So it's like rich information, better than a video, but you can do a video as well. It works with that as well. So just get people to share feedback. That's the first thing. And you can do it yourself as well. Then next, this will be processed. So this scheduled task, you can see this one, for example, is yeah, it just goes through it like, hey, reading, downloading all the files, processing, and like a pull request is created, and you can see here, um, this is a YAML file, how it structures it, so it keeps track of what it reported, what it didn't. There are markdown files of the things that work and don't work that it figured out here. So this is the information. Then what I do, still manually, but I could automate this. I should probably automate this. But what I do then now, there's this in the morning and in the evening, so twice. So all this together, I just go to cursor and I use the cloud and say LFG flow for each of the every items in the pull request. Let's work in this PR branch too. So like I combine it, which is what I like here. Fix all of the items, leave notes for the ones that need human input, but look at the strategy, makes a decision if you think you can make a decision. So there's a strategy doc. And basically it's, well, it's not loading everything here, but it just fixed everything. And you can see here that in the walkthrough, it just shows you in video form all of the things it fixed, um, which is really cool. So you can see here, like it's changing. Like I don't even know exactly everything that was reported, which is kind of cool. We'll get into that next, but this is the first time I look at this. I've not looked at all of the things. You can see screenshots as well. So yeah, it's there. And what I do then is I check out the branch, check the videos. If it's big, I use slash polish, which is like giving you a server to look at, and you can kind of look at your app on the right and on the left. So then I go through and check if everything looks good. Um, and the cool part is the LFG flow is from Compound Engineering. Go check it out. It's in Cursor, it's wherever you want. But the learning here is that I mine the stuff in batches, and I kind of like that because it's manageable for me to review. Just imagine like there are like 17 items I think that were found in Slack. Like imagine you have to review 17 pull requests. It's a lot of work. Um, and with Fable, it's very good at doing that. And yeah, and if you have more feedback after this, like it will come up there again and it will be refined. And the cool part is there's the compound step in compound engineering. So if it makes a mistake, it will also not make the same mistake the next time. Um, so yeah, um, that's how I do it now, and it feels like a superpower. It takes a long time to run, sometimes like 2, 3, 4 hours, but the magic moment was last night where I kicked it off and I just said, okay, if everything looks good and the CI is green, merge it. And this morning I woke up and Brandon said, whoa, like the design looks good, or like things are slick. And I'm like, well, that's cool. I was sleeping and I was doing that. So that's the dream. Please let me know what you think, how you improve this. I'm going to see if I can incorporate these things in compound engineering as well, and yeah, make it a little bit more robust. But I love it so far, trying out new tools as well.